She get rocky, but the show must go on. She get rocky, bullets hit like Stallone. Body dropping, trying to pay out Capone.
So men deal with depression differently. And I can't speak from a woman's perspective, so maybe one day we'll get like, you know what I'm saying, like a lady, a girl to come up here, a woman to come up here and actually talk about her, how she deals with depression, her experiences and all that. But for right now, let's just talk about, we were having a conversation today and we kind of like hit on that topic a little bit. What would you, do you have something you'd like to say about that?
As far as depression, I feel like man, it's hard for you to show your depression because you take it as being weak, or people take it as you being weak. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like I suffer from depression, PTSD, anxiety, and this is self-diagnosed. I ain't been diagnosed, none of this, but it's just based off my research and what I feel like. And I say that because it's like, I had a traumatic brain injury, so the things I was normally able to do, I can't do them as easily. Like,
all right, can you, for the new listeners or people who don't know, can you tell them what that traumatic brain injury was?
Yeah, I got shot in my head, bro. I got shot in my head, so the bullet actually still in my head. Like, they can't remove the bullet, so they say I'm alright. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that affect me or whatever, but after going through that, getting shot in my head, like not too many people survive that, and it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like a thing that I deal with constantly. So it's like, whether it's me walking, like I gotta take extra steps, or I gotta walk a certain way, or anything I do that I normally was able to do, that you might not have to think about before you do, I have to think about it and take caution. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's picking my son up, I still have to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the same person I was. Somebody that used to go play basketball and drop 20 points on these kids out here. Like, dang. I can't do the same stuff, bro. I went to go shoot a basketball and went up and like this, and when I shot it, the ball went all the way over there.
Damn.
I didn't get a little better since then. I can shoot a ball. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can't physically play the same way I used to play. Like, and I was like I would say, to a normal person, I was an above average basketball player. Like, if I play against you, if you ain't college, NBA, like, I was gonna more than likely be able to dominate you.
Yeah, I remember you were damn good, bro. I remember that. You were good.
Gonna be able to dominate you on the court. And like, now it's like, shit, I'm like the last person you might pick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's something, and that's something I love to do. So sometimes I still be just like, I go to the court, do a few layups, shooting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just a lot with that, man. So
you think sometimes, like, the fact that kind of that ability that you had, like, for instance, I love woodwork, and I always thank God for, like, blessing me with my hands, you know what I'm saying, with the and my strength, because, like, I'm able to carry, pick up, lift, force, push, pull, like, and do some real phenomenal work because of those abilities. And I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about, like, not being able to do it anymore, what that would do to me mentally.
Yeah, it'd probably break you down.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, do you feel like, the fact that you were so good, and like, you recognize it yourself that you're not what you were? Do you feel like that causes depression for you?
Hell yeah, it do. And it's like, not even just with sports, bro. It's like, sometimes I can be like, my hand might just shake.
Yeah.
Just be shaking. I can't, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. Or my head might be hurting.
Yeah.
I might not have no energy, bro. I might have slept. I might just don't feel like doing nothing. And it's like, somebody might be like, what's wrong with you? Or why you don't do this? Like, and I can't explain to them, like, bro, I just don't feel like it, bro. Like, I don't know why I don't feel like it. I don't know if it's my lead levels high. They have to check me for lead. That's still in my head from the bullet. Is my lead levels high? My doctor tell me to drink water and flush it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't always drink my water like I should. I take medicine. I had a seizure, so I take medicine twice a day for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's just a lot of shit with it, man. It's like, I can't really, like, and then me being prideful, I'm like the type person that still be like,
yeah,
go ahead,
I'm
I'm
good,
gonna figure
yeah,
this
true,
out, bro. Let
true,
me see
true,
if I can
true.
go try and do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's, sometimes I can push myself and do certain things, and then sometimes it's like, I can't push myself.
Yeah.
And then even my cognitive skills, like my thinking sometimes is like, bro, I can go like, it used to be real bad. I got a lot better, but like, I can be like, you could tell me, bro, man, we need some more ice, bro. You mind passing me the ice? I can walk out that motherfucker by the time I get there and forget what I...
Damn.
Like, bro, I'm like, bro, what am I supposed to get?
Yeah.
It ain't always like that, but
Yeah.
at one point in time, it was always like that. Like, I wouldn't know why I went in
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I remember used to be like, we talk, and I'd be like, bro, da da da. You'd be like, oh, I told you about that? And I was like, yeah, you told me about that. And sometimes you'll tell me things multiple times because you forgot that you told me.
Yeah, for
That-
sure.
yeah.
That's common with me. Like,
Yeah.
so it's common. It's like, and the worst thing about it, the worst thing I hate about it is the fact that I look regular, I look the same.
Yeah.
So people will just think like
The hell?
everything
Yeah.
is not even what the hell. They would just think that nothing is wrong with you.
Got
Like
you.
if you just met me, you're not gonna think,
Yeah.
man, this man had a
He has a
traumatic
bullet in his
injury or a
brain.
bullet in his
Yeah,
head or
yeah,
none of that. You're just
yeah.
gonna think like, so you gonna be wondering like, damn, why he just trip a little bit, or
Yeah.
why he walking so slow,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
why
yeah,
he,
yeah, 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 yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's kind of
Facts.
like
Facts.
it's kind of like a disability. It's a disability.
I mean, it definitely is a disability. I would say
They want
that.
to act like it's not a disability sometimes, but
Yeah.
that's for another date.
Well, I mean, depression, bro. I've never been shot, you know what I'm saying? Or I've never had like any serious injury. I never had a real surgery, bro. Like I've always been healthy. But I've dealt with emotional traumatic events, I would say. Now people say that I seem to handle these things well, I guess, because I don't let it like slow me down. But I think maybe it's just that I'm good at like distracting myself, man. Like when I would say one of the most traumatic things I went through was, or most emotional traumatic was when like I was going through my divorce, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it needed to happen because like, you know, I really didn't like her. You know what I mean? But as a man, you don't want to fail.
You felt like that was something.
That's a failure. I mean, that's 100% what it was. Like, you don't get married to divorce, bro. Like, especially like, you know what I'm saying? You introduce your children and, you know, you get all like intertwined with the lives. You start learning each other's languages. And like I said, I was married to an Italian woman. So like, you know, and so, you know, like you're mixing cultures.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, bro, like I remember people used to look at us and be like, "Oh my God, relationship goals and yo, like y'all look so crazy. What are you a Jamaican and Italian? How is that?" Like it was this insane
How did
thing.
that mix? Like,
you know
how
what
did
I'm
that
saying?
come about?
I mean, you came to the wedding. You remember, like,
For sure.
you know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful thing, like, you know, beautiful woman, like physically, but like, you know, how she turned out to be as a person was just like, wow. And some of the things that she did, bro, when we were going through our divorce, I ain't gonna get into it like tonight, but it was just surprise.
Look at her like, I ain't even
I was
expect
like,
you to get
wow.
that low.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I felt like we could have been friends. Even if we weren't supposed to be together. We could have been friends. We could have been cool. Like, I loved your daughter like it was my own child. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have actually, our daughters could have still been friends. They could have still been hanging out. It didn't have to be this way, but this is what you wanted for some reason.
So now it gotta be like
Now
that.
it's got to be like that. Now even my dad's like, bro, if I see her like in any way like needing help, I'm not gonna do it. And my dad is everybody know my dad is who he is, bro. And when I heard him say that, I was like, wow, like he was
You
hurt.
rub him the wrong way. So like, if you did that to him, like you gotta be a messed up.
Exactly, like right. So you know, I mean, I had gotten to the point where, like, I started like I had such disdain for her in my mind. If you were friends with her, I ain't fuck with you. Like, oh, you friends with her? Nah, don't talk to me. Don't talk to my daughter either.
Nah, sometimes it be like this.
Because I felt like if you can have a relationship with somebody that's working overtime to ruin my life, then you don't like me. You don't care about me. You don't care about my life. You only care about yourself.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And also, birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
And I believe that 100%. So if this person's a piece of shit and you're always hanging out with them, more than likely you're a piece of shit too. And I believe that to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cancel me, damn it. I'm a die on that hill. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
That's real shit. So, but going through all that, bro, like I definitely had depression, bro. Like,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Like, cause I felt like there were days, bro, and I'll say it straight, cause man, I got like messages on Facebook or just social media, people saying, bro, like you so like strong. How do you like? Cause you know,
How'd you put up with
yeah,
it?
like how you recover? Like, cause some people they go through a little breakup, and it's like the world's ended for them. And I'm talking about just a breakup, not a
what you mean, like, you
divorce,
want a divorce,
not
right?
not no kids involved. Just literally because of their feelings, they just can't get over the hurt.
The fact that it's over.
That's
yeah.
easy to me personally.
I agree.
But I don't discount the fact that because I cannot tell you what you should be depressed about or what you shouldn't be
You don't know
depressed
how it
about.
makes somebody feel. Like just because you can take it a certain way, their
Exactly.
emotions might be.
But I
into it a little
still
deeper.
dealt with depression, and some people didn't know that because they saw me like 2 weeks after my you know, when my separation, and 2 weeks after me and my ex-wife separated, I'm out here at Carnival fucking jumping on trucks and dancing and whining on women and taking pictures, and like damn, like that. It's like he wanted it to happen, and low key I kind of did.
Yeah.
Low key I kind of wanted to get away from her.
That was kind of like you shaking it off. Like I'm finally letting them.
Exactly. It's like half of me was like, oh my God, I'm free. I just low key got a pay raise because she won't work and I had to take care of her and her daughter. Low key, I got a pay raise because now I ain't got to put this money into this. But then the other side was like, I loved them, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was my baby. That was my baby. That was my daughter. I loved them. You know what I'm saying? We had a family. The dynamic was crazy, and I probably have never really opened up like this about it. How it really made me feel,